This route requires zombie. How do you get zombie? This is how you get zombie. Okay. So, this is the ice climb 100% route, the 100% zombie route. So I'm going to be showing pre-ice climb just because this is part of the route. I'm also not going to go into too much detail, but just hold up left, and then you're going to be in the water. Now, what are we going to do? Essentially, we are here, about here. We are going to, instead of going around this cutscene trigger, we'll go under it. So we are either going to go straight through this part to get to this gem, or we're gonna go around. I'm gonna go through, but you can also go around it all the same. It doesn't really matter too much. You could just go around it. I always go through it. So we're gonna go through it, grab the gem, go up here, grab the gem that's up here, and then we are going to go and we are going to grab the gem that is here by hitting the switch box. Now, I'm going to show a method of falling off here, landing on this nitro, and then grabbing the gem. You don't have to do it that way, but that's just how I'm going to do it. I'll show another way, which is much simpler. But, well, here it is. So, alright. You at least should be somewhat familiar with the layout of this level by now. I'm gonna long jump here and let go of the stick. Then I'm going to let go of the stick again, doing this. Store a long jump, land off of these, and then use my stored long jump to bounce off of them. And I just hit the switch crate right there. And we're gonna walk off, run on the nitros, and grab the clear gem. You don't have to do it that way. You can just, you know, jump across these. If you fall down, if you find yourself falling down, just go straight from here. And then you will be right back. You'll be right back over here to where the green gem was. So that's just in case. Alright. So now we're back here, and we're going to go into Ice Climb. Alright, so what's different here? Not too much. Ice Climb, Berg Interior, Viewer. Alright, so since we have Zombie, we are going to slide jump across the water and then grab this blue gem right here. Make sure you're not touching the platform as soon as you start doing the jump, otherwise you will push the platform that way and you might not be able to get up. Okay? Then we are going to slide jump onto this platform. Then we are going to climb up this way and then get on top of the gear. We will have more time than in the beginner route to get the fastest cycle for this conveyor belt. Then we're gonna ride the conveyor belt up. We can't collect this checkpoint because we have Zombie. We're going to lose our Zombie by jumping off of this Aku mask to get this gem and then collect the mask. Then we're going to go across and then long jump to the conveyor belt. We still cannot collect this checkpoint, but it doesn't matter anyways, because if we die, the game crashes, since we're crashed with Cortex right now. And there's no Cortex in this chunk. So we get on this conveyor, ride the conveyor, grab the gem, slide jump, long jump, and then we are going to get out of bounds here. And then we're going to stop right at the chunk load. So, it looks just like this. The cycles are different. I'm going a little slower, but the cycles are different between the zombie route and the beginner route. Just so you know. The game dropped my jump there. I would have tried slide jumping there. Alrighty. See how much time I had? Alright. Alright. This cycle's about the same between both. Not always 100%, but there we go. Okay. So, just like in what I showed in the beginner route, you grab this gem first. Now what do we do? So, what we do is we are going to grab the checkpoint by the bats. Berg exterior. Here we go. We are here. We are going to basically make our way over to here. Make sure to remember you do not have zombie. And then we're going to long jump off of this platform over to here. And then we're going to dodge the nitros. I'm going to go on the inside of the gear. It's a little risky, but 95 to 99% of the time you shouldn't die to this. But if you're not confident, you can just jump around them. Then we're going to dodge the bats, and then grab this checkpoint, which trigger looks like this. Then we're going to grab the red gem. And then we're going to perform Cortexless to grab the yellow gem. Spawn back up here, do fast bat. Don't worry, I will briefly go over how to do fast bat. Then you just do Uka Skip and ride and slide. And it looks like this. Oh, the bats are really close. I usually would slide jump there and long jump, but the bat was too close. After you grab that checkpoint, you could die. Just so you know. And now we do Cortexless. How do you do Cortexless? You line up the camera, and then you do a little bit of a late jump to do a long jump. This is one of the harder long jumps in the game. As you can see, I am barely making it. It is very tough. But as long as you've got a good camera lineup and you jump at the correct time, you're not going to fail it, or you're going to have more success than failure. I'm making it look really easy. And if you die, you just jump through a Cortex. I'm screwing around a little. Okay. Yeah, make sure that you jump. Boom. As long as you have a good camera angle, you're good. Then make sure Crash is just slightly aiming off of the platform to do a controllable slide jump. To store long jump to go grab the yellow gem. Then as soon as you spawn, or before you spawn, hold forwards on the D-pad until you are about here. Then you're gonna spin throw Cortex, and Crash should move over to here, where you crouch about here. Then the bat's gonna hit you, do a single jump, maybe you tap backwards, then do another single jump, tapping backwards again, and then you'll be able to jump up to the top of the gear. Now, why am I saying that these are very specific, using D-pad and whatnot? Well, because it's to manipulate the bat. You see Crash moves to the right, and it manipulates the bat's position to where it is going to be low, so Crash could jump onto the bat at a low height, and then do another jump, manipulating the bat's pathing and movement, so that way you could do this. I'm a little harsh on people when it comes to this, because, like, this is a fairly easy trick to pull off. But since it's enemy manipulation, you really have to, like, you have to follow instructions pretty well. You should get that every time. Now, Uka Skip, and then Ride and Slide. I already went over Uka Skip, and the Ride and Slide tutorial should be out by the time I upload this video. So I don't really need to explain how to do any of this, but this is part of the ice climb route. No. There we go. Fucking mountain skip practice has gotten me able to fucking slide jump on that shit. That's crazy. There you guys go.